Hela puts her life in danger for women's freedom of speech in her country. She is a young radio journalist working for a local TV station in the city of Kandahar, a conservative city where women have very few rights. Hela strives to bring their problems to the attention of local society. Hela is not her real name. She doesn't want her face on camera because she fears for her life. A number of her journalist colleagues have been murdered in the past few years.
In Afghanistan, and especially in Kandahar, it's very difficult, also for male journalists working for TV or radio stations. But nowadays, it's much more difficult for a woman. Officials and local people refuse to have an interview with a woman. We know our society is also against our work.
Hela was recently honored by the Kandahar Press Club for her efforts to champion press freedom and women's rights.
This award is very important for me. Here in Kandahar, I host a radio show called Us and the Society. In this program, all issues regarding women are evaluated and analysed.
As you can see, Western journalists are protected by the military or private guards, while journalists here in Kandahar can be targeted at home and their family can be threatened just if they write a story against the Taliban. Many journalists take varying degrees of risks, but those who put their lives in the line of fire are in a category all their own. Sedihullah Khalik is one such man. Every day he reports and anchors for Hiwat TV.
Afghanistan and Pakistan will hold peace negotiations and talk about the insurgents in both countries.
Even though Sedihullah is aware his life is constantly under threat, he won't give up his work.
In our news department, we have lots of problems. We are not able to go outside the city to see our people, to reach out to the villages. Every day something is going on over there, and it's our responsibility to show their problems to the Afghan government and the international community.
Journalists in Kandahar have a refuge from the many challenges they are confronted with. Opened last year, the Kandahar Press Club gives local reporters a place in which to work, hold news conferences and exchange stories.
Fortunately, we are gathered here today. We can claim to have press freedom. Our past generations have done lots of work and efforts for us. Being a journalist is a risky profession in Afghanistan, and especially in Kandahar. That was the center of the Taliban in the past. The pressure of Taliban and armed people is still present in this place. They do not want the people's voice and problems to be heard.
The reality of the threat is often brutal.
Abdul Samad Rohani worked as a journalist for the BBC in Helmand almost 4 years ago. First he disappeared, and after 48 hours the police found his body. He was a very talented journalist. Javed Ahmad Jojo was a journalist for a Canadian agency. He was also killed 2 years ago near the Kandahar Hotel in Kandahar city. He was shot dead by some unidentified people.
So, what motivates local journalists to work under such difficult conditions?
It is our desire to connect with the world and increase awareness about the problems that people in Kandahar are facing every day.
Alessandro Pavone for the NATO channel in Kandahar, Afghanistan.